Halle Berry is a wonderful actress. She's also a movie star. Those terms are not mutually exclusive. Both an Oscar winner and a Razzie winner, she picks her projects with varying degrees of particularity. For every Dorothy Dandridge in Monsters Ball,
I was really good.
there's a James Bond or an X-Men movie.
The forecast was for sunny skies.
I'm sorry.
Fairly easy distinction. One for the critics, one for the bank. Then there are those modestly budgeted thrillers that she has such a penchant for that fall somewhere in between.
Something is really happening to me.
That's where her skills as both an actress and a movie star are truly put to the test.
I love the genre of the psychological thriller. It's a movie that I rush out to see first weekend when a good one comes out.
Based on the title, I thought Perfect Stranger was gonna be a domestic thriller about a seemingly nice dating prospect who turns out to be a psycho.
So let me in the fucking house!
Or maybe about a creepy roommate who moves in and terrorizes the protagonist.
Where were you? Hi.
Or even a spin-off of the hit 80s sitcom, where Belky now lives alone.
Don't be ridiculous.
I was way off.
From beginning to end, I think to the very last scene of the movie, there's an element of danger, and I think it should be also pretty shocking.
Halle Berry plays New York rag reporter Rowena Price.
It's Rowena Price.
Her best character name since Patience Phillips in Catwoman.
So I'm not Patience anymore?
You are Patience. And you are Catwoman.
In order to be taken seriously in the male-dominated tabloid business, Rowena writes under the pseudonym David Shane.
Wow.
If you ask me, I say her real name is better. It's stronger.
I'll bet.
In the very first scene, she confronts a publicly anti-gay senator with hard-to-copy evidence of his secret male-on-male liaisons.
Jesus Christ.
He's sweating. The story is gonna run, and it's gonna be huge.
This your headline, David Shane?
Yep. We'll be at Chumley's, ordering copious amounts of drinks on this paper. Gotta love this job.
Rowena celebrates the victory at a local pub with Miles, her colleague and platonic straight bestie.
And when you win the Pulitzer, don't forget the little people. Oh, fuck the little people.
But almost as soon as she catches a buzz, her boss informs her the story is dead due to pressure from the powers that be.
Do you know I've been working on this story for 6 months? 6!
Take a couple weeks off. You've earned the break.
Tomorrow's headline. Free press. Dead.
Rowena quits her job in frustration.
I can't lose you. David Shane is this paper's star.
You don't bench a star, Nair.
The opening scenes show promise of a pulpy political thriller with a satiric bite.
The idea that we're supposed to be reporting the news, not covering it up. Like when we couldn't show the dead bodies coming back from Iraq.
Then the movie takes a turn. En route back to her apartment, she runs into her childhood friend Grace,
Rowena.
Grace, shit, you scared me.
who informs her that she has an explosive story. She has email proof of her extramarital affair with Harrison Hill, a well-known and very rich ad executive played by Bruce Willis.
I wonder what Hill would think if David Shane threatened to publish a few of his emails. I'm sure the wife would find them interesting.
She wants to take him down.
Take them. Read them. 'Cause I'm about an inch away from ringing this guy's doorbell.
Unfortunately, Grace turns up dead a few days later.
Who would do this to my daughter?
We're gonna find out, Mrs. Clayton.
The culprit? A poisonous plant known as belladonna.
Belladonna is used for eye surgeries, but never in this amount. The killer put it in her eyes. Her death was brutal, and certainly no accident.
Oh, and it turns out Grace was pregnant. And she was having a bunch of affairs with other guys, including Rowena's boyfriend.
Was it yours?
I don't know.
Naturally, the main suspect is Harrison Hill. He has the most to lose.
Because the way I see it, Grace was fucking Hill. He dumped her, she got pissed, threatened to go to the wife, and she wound up dead.
Now with time on her hands, Rowena goes undercover at his ad agency, committing herself fully to the investigation.
Boom. Sorry.
Some might even say too fully.
You're Catherine, right?
And you're Harrison Hill, the boss.
Yes. It's good to be the boss.
She hacks into computers, spies on suspects, breaks into apartments, and even starts a salacious online relationship with Harrison himself.
What are you wearing?
Robe.
What's underneath?
Panties.
I'm gonna fuck you so hard, I'm gonna split you in half.
Released in the mid-2000s, the era of MySpace and To Catch a Predator,
using the screen name Tall Dreamy Doc, he lies and says he's 29.
The movie's portrayal of internet chat rooms is gloriously dated.
I'm thinking of joining Match.com.
You're not.
Yes.
When it aims to be hip and contemporary, as this cameo from Heidi Klum demonstrates.
New to this. Who are you? Hello, Neil. I'm Tiffany.
I like how she says everything out loud as she types.
Has anybody out there on the planet accidentally chatted with Halle Berry online and not known it was Halle Berry? Did you ever go undercover?
Yes, we have.
What did you do?
I just chatted away, you know? And ironically, when I did try to say in one of these chats, oh, by the way, guess who I am? Then they thought I was this kook and like kicked me out.
Imagine what Rowena would be up to these days with WhatsApp and Snapchat. She'd probably go wild with Bitmojis and wacky face filters.
In the beginning of the movie, a murder happens, and somebody did it. Somebody among us, somebody that you see on screen in this movie committed a murder. So there's danger everywhere you look.
Although it's mainly Halle's movie, Bruce Willis shares top billing, but he's not even given that much to do. Required to toe the line between mystery and menace, his character never fully takes off.
Which way are we going? My exit's back there.
I've heard that back in the day, Bruce Willis would riff a lot and offer new lines if he felt that the scene needed punching up.
Don't betray people who love you.
Law of the jungle, huh?
Law of the universe. It's not kill or be killed anymore. Kill or become irrelevant.
I suspect that happened here too, because while entertaining, some of his mini monologues feel like they're part of a different movie.
A very famous man once said that sincerity is everything. Once you learn to fake that, the rest is easy.
On our set, Bruce would go into these riffs because he likes to improv, and he would go into these, take us on these journeys that would be hysterically funny. And unfortunately, a lot of your best stuff, Bruce, is not in the movie.
Not in the movie.
But you should do a comedy because you are really, really funny.
Thank you.
Naturally off the cuff, funny guy.
What do you mean funny? Funny how? How am I funny?
He should do a comedy. I guess Halle missed Moonlighting, and Look Who's Talking, and Hudson Hawk, and Death Becomes Her, North, The Story of Us, The Kid, The Whole 9 Yards, and its sequel, The Whole 10 Yards, to name a few.
Jimmy the Tulip is back.
I thought I married a contract killer, not Martha Stewart.
Hey, I'm in disguise. Disrespect, disrespect, disrespect!
And really, Perfect Stranger is an unintentional comedy itself. It's absurd. It goes from political satire to cyber thriller to whodunit mystery with gleeful abandon.
I could tell you Victoria's Secret, but then I'd have to kill you. Clever, huh?
Yeah.
It's up to one reporter
to everybody at Victoria's Secret
to expose his secrets
They met online and had one hell of a weekend.
and find the truth by becoming the perfect stranger.
Do you have any idea what the word loyal means?
I bet your wife is wondering the same thing.
As expected, not everyone is who they seem to be.
I don't get it. Mrs. Hill is pretty. I mean, she's really pretty.
Show me a beautiful woman, I'll show you a man who's tired of fucking her.
There are preposterous pretzel-like twists involving every major character. Rowena.
Hi, Mom.
Harrison.
How far are you prepared to take this?
Miles.
Wow!
And Grace.
They knew each other since they were kids. You were so close, you two. Especially after your father.
Yeah.
By the end, the plot is so convoluted, you need to pause and take notes.
We got a pregnant Grace threatening to go to the wife, right?
Yeah.
The wife is the money.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a motive on a big stick.
A motive on a big stick.
That's what I said.
Mrs. Hill did a whole series, Inside the Dilated Eye.
And now we have knowledge and history that links Hill directly with Belladonna.
She took photographs of dilated eyes, bro. Their eyes.
You okay?
Brain freeze.
Technically well made, despite its excessively lurid material, it's no surprise that director James Foley has both Glengarry Glen Ross
Coffee's for closers only.
and 50 Shades of Grey in his filmography.
Fuck the paperwork.
That's what makes Perfect Stranger so inexplicably watchable. It's a B movie with an A-list production.
Rowena.
And Halle Berry brings Rowena to life with relish. Even though she seems just as befuddled by the plot as the rest of us.
The characters are sort of intertwined and they sort of intersect in a way that makes them all very much alike, but at the same time being very, very different. But they all have secrets. They're all pretending to be not exactly who they are all the time, and that makes them all connected in a weird way and makes them kind of the same in a weird way.
Right. Reportedly, 3 endings were shot.
I'll tell you what's funny. What's funny is the fact that you said you hadn't seen Grace, but yet you got pictures of her on your computer from October. Nude pictures, all fucking chained up and strapped up and shit.
If the chosen outcome made the most sense, then I can't imagine what else they came up with.
If you think you know how it will end,
Oh my God.
think again. Perfect Stranger, rated R, opens Friday.
Here's a bit of trivia to end with. Perfect Stranger is one of the first movies to hatch a viral marketing campaign. In fall of 2006, Revolution Studios posted several fake blog accounts, supposedly written by minor characters like Grace.
Hi, it's me, Grace. Sorry I haven't checked in, but my online time has been monopolized by AdX. That's that ad exec I told you about my last entry. He says anonymity is sexy.
And they were just as boring as real blogs. Now that's authenticity.
At Chumley's, ordering copious amounts of drinks on this paper. Gotta love this job.